this to you.
Huh.
How does it feel? Do you remember? The first time you said it was like you were outside yourself, like time itself had bent its knee, waiting for you to decide. You moved my chair without touching it. Gave me chills. The possibilities. You became something new that day. Something higher. I knew then, as I believe now, that our mission is to lift up all humanity in the same way.
Wow. So, we've lost Philip, don't worry about it. Alex is a big fan of Psi, letter of the Greek alphabet, signifier for psionic. I should probably actually read this screen. Some powers triggered by mouse 2, some are targeted. To stop time and enter targeting mode, press and hold mouse 2. So this is why you don't use the right mouse button to zoom in this game. It's occupied with the other half of your power set, which I didn't even have until moments ago. Wow. This game just has so much stuff in it, so many systems and capabilities. Release, execute, or press F to cancel, equipped from the favorites wheel. Alright. Let's try out this optic blast. Actually, I got a thing to listen to, audio log.
Hans, we need to talk about Annalise Gallegos.
Ah, Dr. Gallegos, or Gallegos as I was saying earlier, was the one who's been arrested. I wonder what she did. Okay, so I've got 200 psi now. What happens if I right click on something? Like, fucking explodes. That's good, that's what I wanted. Ah, cooldowns. Not a long one, but always a bit of a shame. Not my favorite game design tool. And then I can hold down the mouse button here to target it. Yep. The tutorial said something about a time stop. Perhaps I shouldn't be blowing up this whole station with my mind. Could be dangerous. So I'm heading back to the lobby where those operators were, because I think they were giving me psi power refills. Hello. Hey.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources operate. This should help. That should help
Thank you.
Concentrate.
Great. I'm not quite sure what it does, but it definitely helps. Okay, so I'm very happy to have these powers now. I will be Neural Blast, was it called? Or Electric Blast? Kinetic Blast, okay. Yeah, create a physical blast that deals 75 damage, pushes away anything within 6 meters. It doesn't go off instantly, or maybe it does if you do the non-hold down version? Oh yeah, that's like an instant detonation. Whereas if I hold down mouse 2 here, wait, and then when I let go... Yeah, it feels like there's a brief delay if I use targeting mode. Interesting. I have, of course, spent all my mental resources once again. Thank you.
That should help you concentrate.
Okay, so we've learned what Alex wanted us to learn. That psi powers are cool. These dangerous powers derived from the Typhon organisms, why are they called Typhon anyway? Are cool. That's basically it. Like that's his argument. Isn't this cool? Oh, there's an operator over here as well. I will continue into containment at some point soon, but I want to head back to the upper floors and explore as I had kind of begun doing earlier. Oops. I can jump hella high. Okay, so this probably also leads down to... Yep, this is the broken staircase we saw earlier. There's some labs. Some turrets. I hope they don't attack me now. Ooh, a drink. I'm completely out of health and suit repairs. Like, I did various stupid things. Fought aliens in a distracted and bad way. I basically spend all my resources, so apologies if I die or something. More labs. A lot of stuff on the ground here. A bit worried about all that stuff. Glue canisters. I'll take the glue for sure. Labs B. And once again... Right, and this is the way you actually come up here if you don't have Make a Jump. Alright. I see no reason to start with Labs B when I could explore Labs A. Or what I presume to be Labs A. There we go. I've been validated. I don't have any spare parts either. I need more things in general. I better be pretty diligent for a while about picking up materials and food and so on. Such as these test tube samples, which you cannot eat. Typhon organ, that's nice. Yeah, so I guess that's what they did here in Psychotronics. They contained the Typhon and studied them with the psychoscopes and asteroid fragment. That's interesting. I wonder if the Typhon came to this solar system on an asteroid or something. Anyway, and used their mental patterns or something. I don't quite know how a psychoscope works, despite inventing them. To put these abilities into human beings via neuromods. Rest in peace, Evan Avery. Yeah, he should. Well, he should have worn gloves when handling. He is wearing gloves. I guess that alone didn't save him. I saw a bottle there, and I was like, delicious bottle, but it's like some kind of lab substance. Geogos. I've actually forgotten how to pronounce it immediately. Ooh. Is that a human heart? Maybe. I'll just kind of curl that around. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Medical parasitology. Warning, I've sealed several mimics inside. 2 casualties to me. Right, they do in fact each turn into 4. Okay. Well, the good news is I can use kinetic blasts. But only on cooldown. I've made the cryo room incredibly dangerous. I think I did kill some of the mimics though. Nope, that's not gonna help. How do I get in there now? Let's see if there's another way around. Alright, well, I'll figure something out. Okay, so basic problem. There's fire everywhere and I'm almost dead. If I can do some precision glue aiming, that would be good, but glue doesn't really work that way. It doesn't do precision. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's just wasting canisters. What if I sneak in, ducking under this flame? Ow. I think I only took a small amount of damage there. Cripes. Patch these things up if I can. Splorch. Blotch. Glop. Blubble? Oh, come on. Well, okay, the thing is, that stuff is crucial. That's the stuff that gets me when I walk in the door. Okay. Well, I'm not actually out of the woods here when it comes to mimics. I got one of them here. Not sure where that Petri dish is, but I will certainly take it. There's one corpse. There was more than one mimic in the room, though. Trying to figure out how many are dead. Because there were up to 8. 2 corpses. Three corpses, 4 corpses, 5 corpses. This psychic blast combined with detonating all the gas piping thing, very effective actually. Not entirely intentional on my part, but it was effective. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow all that stuff up so that I can re-glue it with a better angle. Did that even help? For goodness sakes. This is just unquenchable flame. I will have to leave this room a different way. Also, I keep seeing more Petri dish samples. Right, it is here. They just kind of blend into the scenery. This game is so cool. Okay. Oh, hang on. I can use a psychoscope to try and spot more mimics. I should have scanned them. I forgot about scanning. Ah, well. If there's one thing I can largely guarantee, it's that the game will contain more mimics.
Hello, Dr. Kelstrom? I wanted to follow up on my request to view one of the volunteer application contracts.
Anna, you're supposed to be off today.
I had some free time, so I thought...
I've already told you, the VACs are sealed documents. My hands are tied.
But isn't there some allowance for the researchers? I mean, my God, I'm the one pushing the button.
Look, I understand. I really do. It wouldn't be human if this was easy.
I just want to be sure.
Believe me, everything we've done is perfectly legal.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
Just because Talos 1 is an extra-national space, there are no laws.
Anna, you're tired. It's affecting your judgment. Now, I've tolerated it for a while, but enough is enough. You need to take some time, understood?
Yes, Dr. Kelstrom. I understand.
Good. Oh, look, you may be late for a meeting with Alex.
A meeting about how we need to arrest you for not being evil enough.
You sure about this? Not too late to flush it all out in airlock, you know.
I'm sure. Are you having second thoughts?
No way. I'm in. It's just... I'm not the one incriminating myself.
There's no happy ending for me either way. I'm trying not to think about it.
Sorry.
Did you make arrangements?
Mitchell's on board. He's gonna bring me food.
I don't need to know the details. Better that way. It has to happen on your next rotation. I put everything in a package labeled mementos. The package is in my cabin. It's got to go to every media outlet imaginable.
Got it.
And Quentin, be careful. Security is already scrutinizing me more than usual.
How interesting. So, Dr. I can't pronounce her name, was mad that they're, taking prisoners and basically carrying out medical experiments on them, killing them probably in many cases, what with what the Typhon do. And she wanted to blow the whistle, had some kind of accomplice, this Purvis guy, who it sounded like he's being smuggled off the station. But, so that's cool. I mean, it was nice of them to try. Possibly, past Morgan in his executive director of research days might not have agreed that this was good, but I'm just going to kind of put down a marker and say that I think, medical experimentation on fake volunteers who cannot consent, which kills them, is bad. That's my opinion. I'll still take the neuromods they developed though. Hey, it's by Dr. Igwe. Rest in peace, Dr. Can't pronounce you. Thankfully, I can't pronounce... I'm sorry, I need to get past to use the computer. Sorry. I'll just... Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna hack this. Sir! No, sir! Okay, I got it. Presumably Alex Yu's point of view, and possibly Morgan of the past, I don't know for sure, was that the amazing things they're doing, conferring these new abilities upon humanity, made it worth it to do this unethical experimentation and so on. Remember your mission, sociopath sentenced to die, yes, we're neither judge nor jury, no, you're executioner, lol. Read the file on 13 if you need assurance. Ooh. I take it that Volunteer 13 is someone who did something very horrible. I'm locked in the extraction lab. What a way to keep people on task, though. Like, what a manipulative email. Like, you know, please bear in mind that this person is a terrible criminal or whatever, so you should also become a terrible criminal. Lock my morgue keycard in the morgue. Lol. The fact that they have to have a morgue here in the Psychotronics department is by itself an indicator that not everything is entirely perfect all the time. Well, thankfully there's 2 doors into and out of the unpronounceable office, so I don't have to subject myself to I don't have to go through the fire and the flames. Is this? Medical bay. Yep. Rest in peace, Helen Barker Combs, but I've got some problems here. Did that work? Did I manage to use my carefully husbanded Miega resources? No, it's not safe to go out there anymore. Ah! I'm on 20 hit points. Any direction I go in will kill me. Okay, what if I go very quickly? Probably about the same as if I'd travelled at an ordinary speed. Now, did I actually finish off that phantom with my... I know it's called a kinetic blast, but I'm going to call it an optic blast. Why are some of these gas leaks extra hard to seal? Okay. It seems that I haven't been killed by a phantom. I'm going to save the game then. There we go. In fact, I'm going to save the game more emphatically. That's all turned out for the best. Kind of. I've also got a bunch of bullets, so I can start using them again. Indeed, Helen Barker Combs was once alive. Yeah, that's quite a reasonable amount of ammunition. Anti-rad? Oh wait, I've got that. Anti-rads. What I really need is suit repair kits. No wait, what I really need is food, actually. Now that I think about it. Maybe I should return to the lobby and make heavy use of the water fountains. Apologies for these hiccups. I could go via space. Would that be quicker? Should I explore the other side here first, or is this just asking for enormous amounts of trouble? Well, what I'll do, before anything else, I'll just get operated upon to restore my psi, because then I can blast people. Blast is powerful. Hello.
Take a good look. Everything happening on Talos 1 started here. You were so driven in the beginning.
Calibrating.
My mistake was agreeing to put you at the center of the tests. That's when you began to drift away from me. We're close to understanding what they're after, what they're building.
shit. Okay, a number of things going on here. One of which is this operator didn't actually restore my psi. Give me the psi.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources are this should help.
Okay, thank you.
More alert.
So this is the room I saw earlier, where 4 mimics
Should I change position?
cannibalized each other or something, combined into I think it was called a weaver. The triple question mark that I encountered in space was another one of these. Unfortunately, I didn't scan that one. I didn't know about scanning at the time.
Scanning. More specimens required.
A weaver, indeed. This is like super Typhon, big bad, maybe. Well, I don't know. Alex talks about what they're building. And it's generated all of this stuff woven in it, I guess. There's the original satellite that first had Typhon contamination. From the video archive back in Dr. K's office, it's kind of implied that basically a single mimic encountering an astronaut started all of this. However, I mustn't lose track of my plan, which is to run away and get healed in space.
Hello.
And then the other really interesting thing there about... Oh, no, not going in there yet. The other interesting thing about that conversation with Alex is that it just rings so true to me. I believe him. I believe that he and Morgan were once of one mind about this stuff. It doesn't mean they are anymore necessarily, but... But the whole narrative that Morgan did the perpetual testing on himself to rapidly develop the neuromods and kind of lost himself along the way due to this values drift from having a total amnesia every day, changing into a different person over time.
Gravity detected.
It makes sense.
Morgan, I've been wondering if it might be bothering you that you planned your own death. It's a lot to swallow. My advice would be, try not to think about the end. Focus on what's in front of you, one step at a time. I'm here if you need help.
What's in front of me is the moon. Okay, so I'm looking for not the power plant, I'm looking for the hardware labs. This is almost certainly not the right way to go to get to like a drinking fountain. What was I even thinking? I suspect I just wanted any excuse for an EVA. Anything interesting along the way? Oh, no, actually, no. Hang on. Hardware labs are right there. Yes, in fact, I knew this. I was aware. On some level, the two places were near to each other. Ooh, human corpses. Again, my apparent ghoulish excitement at the prospect of a human corpse is highly contextual. Please don't take it the wrong way. Okay, so I'll check those corpses out, then I'll head through the hardware lab to the lobby full of water fountains. Probably not the fastest way to get to the lobby at all, but now I'll know. What I really need is food and medkits. Actually, hang on. Weren't there some medical operators? The trauma center will have some. But dispensing an operator required, what, spare parts? But you've only got to do it once, maybe. If you have a medical operator, can they medicize you repeatedly? That's worth checking out, because the science operators can certainly give you psi as a... What? Nope, no, I've made a mistake. Oh, I made a medium-sized mistake there. Psi, as in SCI, but also PSI. This human corpse is proving more difficult to discover than I imagined. I won't be easily deterred from my quest for corpses, but I am a little... Oh, what's this? That's some kind of Typhon. Okay, problems. I'm on 20 hit points. Save the game. Freaking blast it. It didn't work. Load the game. Is this because I was too far away? Am I out of range? That's actually quite effective. Oh. What it's doing to me? Even more effective. Yeah, it's completely stupid. Absolutely foolish. I should not have undertaken any kind of plan like that. Okay, so the corpse I want to get to is like... Oh, it's seen me. Again, I load the game. And this time I'll run away. It's like it's patrolling. Yeah, what am I even doing? I shouldn't be doing... Loading the game here.
Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
Okay, I'm just leaving now. I'm just going away rapidly. I will, as promised, re-enter the hardware labs looking for... I'm thinking operators are my best chance of getting significant quantities of healing here. I had a pet operator at one point, but I lost it. I think, unfortunately, I may have destroyed... Well, that was a... Not a pet operator, that was a hacked, corrupted operator. They fight for you, but I don't know if they do useful things like a dispensed operator would. That might be different. January is an operator, but... I don't know if he does anything at all. January was trying to keep Morgan on task there, of course. Talking about how, you know, don't worry about the fact that you intend to kill yourself. It's all for the sake of killing a lot of other people. And perhaps more importantly, Typhon.